Hi, I'm Daisy Reese. I'm a comic book artist/illustrator from the Bronx, New York. I'm happy to be part of the 2023 Foco Media Arts grant winner. With the grant provided, I will be able to host my paper doll, Little Miss Burnside, for free download. She comes with 4 outfits and backgrounds that reflect the culture and identity of Burnside. The outfits are inspired by Y2K fashion, and a little bit about that is how Black culture, fashion, friendship, and anime inspired the making of this doll. The backgrounds to place the doll are real places in the neighborhood. So far, I've included a bodega and the corner of the Burnside train station. As far as my practice goes, I draw everything on the computer first. I print it out. I draw over vellum paper. I scan it back in and I color it on top with Photoshop. But I use different layers that allow the texture of the graphite to come through. I hope to have the doll online by June or July. And if you'd like to see updates on that, please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Draizys, DRAIZYS. And I hope to finish this and see you guys soon. Bye.
Hi, my name is Marilia Gurgel. I'm Brazilian, currently living in Brooklyn. I'm a multimedia artist focused on visual narratives, and I was selected for the Media Arts grant with my project Let Me Tell You About Them, which is a multimedia project in which I present New York City through the experience of someone from each borough, with the detail that everybody featured in this project is physical disabled. I started this project in the fall of 2021 at the documentary practice program at the International Center of Photography, ICP. And the first part of this project was mainly focused on Jessica De La Rosa, which is a New Yorker from Midtown. The main goal of this project, of this second part of this project, is to publish an interactive website with information about accessibility and how to navigate New York City on a wheelchair, basically. I started this project mainly because I have a physical disabled brother, and every time that we're gonna travel with him, for us is very important to go online and search for this information, and I thought could be very useful to have the same tool for New York City as well. I'm very thrilled to be part of this 2023 Awardees group, and I'm looking forward to start develop this second phase with you. Hope to see you later soon.
Há 6 meses eu não saberia dizer o que era uma barreira atitudinal. E hoje eu fotografo o invisível que ela representa. Quem me falou mais sobre essas barreiras foi a Jéssica.
Okay, this goes in the back. I'm on the front. I'm in the back.
Go back a little. Go back a little.
Me? So. Oh no, Cisco. My God, you're so fucking strong. Oh my God, I hadn't even had her. I'm holding you. He's as gentle as a moose. Jesus.
A Jéssica é uma mulher extremamente interessante, com um senso de humor ácido e um gosto peculiar por bichos. Como você pode imaginar, eu me identifiquei com ela desde o primeiro dia que nos encontramos.
You know, most people say I'm strange. Actually, everybody says I'm like one of them. Animals growing up the same way as I do. Well, people don't care. I mean, I think I'm crazy because you spend so much money, but they don't bother me. People bother me. So, I went to my doctor who's in Brooklyn, in the asshole of Brooklyn, right?
Ah, isso eu preciso te contar. A Jéssica é uma autêntica New Yorker, daquelas que ama Midtown e não suporta o Brooklyn.
Supposed to rain in the afternoon, and I knew that, but I was like...
Mas eu acho que isso você já deve ter notado. E o que eu quero te falar é que, do meu ponto de vista, a vida da Jéssica é completamente normal. Mesmos medos, mesma coragem do que qualquer outra mulher.
If God himself came up to me and was like, Jessica, would you like to be able-bodied or would you like to be a size 2? I would literally be like, can we do a 6 or 8? I have no problem being disabled. I am a happy disabled person. There's nothing wrong with my life. I feel like I'm a better person and I have a better outlook on life and a better appreciation of life because of my disability. I wouldn't trade it. It's the world around us that makes being disabled difficult.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
E foi assim que ela me mostrou o invisível.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah!
Thank you!
Hi, I'm Nancy Ma. I am from Chinatown, New York, and I'm so honored to be part of this year's cohort at Foco. I'm an actor, a writer, teaching artist, and filmmaker, and the project that Foco is generously supporting me in is a short documentary called You Eat Ne Mo Koi, or One Day You Are Not Here. This documentary started as part of the documentary intensive at Brick Arts Media in Brooklyn. It was kind of my chance to confront my aging immigrant dad about things I was still angry at him for. And what it became was an encapsulation of what care and connection can look like if we give each other the time and space. I think underneath my anger and bitterness was actually the fear of losing someone that I don't really understand and I feel doesn't really understand me. This is a short, intimate, verite, personal documentary that follows two people across cultures, language, and generations. My dad is a non-English speaking immigrant who speaks Toisan, which is the dialect of the first immigrants who came to America. And the language that I am most comfortable in is English. So I hope this documentary is not only a preservation of this dialect that is so a part of me and my family, that is slowly fading because it's not being taught anywhere, but also a preservation of my dad's life and our relationship. I'm just really grateful that Foco saw my dad in this application and was like, yeah, this guy is worthy to be seen and his story matters, because he himself doesn't even believe that. I hope this short film is an example for other people who want to connect with people. Maybe they have a lot of anger or hurt towards, but yet you still have that slither of hope that things can be different. So thank you so much for holding my dad, holding our relationship, and maybe letting it spark within yourself, a person or a group of people that you want to connect with. So thank you.
Nãy em mê thường kiếm có sáng danh này đấy.
Hai đứa đại cái số kia đó.
Mày hồi唔hồi啊？
你叫乜名啊？
白一份咯。 Bố ăn đâm lo.
Họ có nhiều kia thôi à.
Thì cái tôi nó chán này không.
Bố hoàn sản.
Gọi ra ngồi phải ngồi tới cái cái chán này cơ. hổ圖啊，嗰時候啊，嗰啲同夢遊戲話越嚟話好見咗啊。
人咧可能好孤獨，咪要幾女咯。
我美國嗰陣時啦，我唔諗住話做探官㗎，即做緊呢2年啦，教到自己要做探官㗎。我做係咪一日做叫我做探官咯？
咁你自己唔去探官？
去探官唔掂啊，其實。唉，自己唔使入門，去乜嘢探官啊？
你啱話。
我慢到嘛，這個樣。
Peace, everybody. My name is Sean Josiah. I'm a documentarian from Harlem, New York. My film is titled Ebony. It's a short documentary about a mom who lives in a shelter with her 6 children, and despite their circumstances, Ebony aims to create a better life for her children. This is a story of struggle, but it's one of overcoming that struggle, and it's really beautiful and inspiring to see. Here's a trailer for Ebony. I hope you enjoy. Peace.
My name is Ebony Andrews. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a single mom of 6. Erica being my oldest, Damien, Desire, Adonis, Sincerity, and Skylar, the youngest. We've been in the shelter for 2 years. How I ended up there was I had a slumlord. She didn't fix anything. We was in the dark for about 6 months. We had no gas for 3. What keeps me going is my kids. As they say, kids keep you youthful, so I keep that in mind day in and day out. I'm always with them. They're my air, so without them, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost. I wouldn't be me.
Hi, my name is Zoe Marie Jimenez, and I'm a New York City-based director-producer. And for the past 3 years, I've been making a documentary about food justice in New York City. The documentary asks important questions such as, how did food apartheid come to be and develop in New York City, and what do New Yorkers have to say about it? What are some dormant indigenous foodways and agricultural practices that we can bring back into function? And what does the future of food culture look like for communities of color in New York City? Centralized resources for food justice solutions are hard to come by. And I hope that this documentary can be one solution to that in the medium of short-form digital content. The film will combine the intersection of science, spiritual heritage, cultural foodways, and good old-fashioned homemaking to illustrate the beautiful complexities of the food justice movement. One reason why I wanted to create this film is because I come from Black and Puerto Rican heritage, and sadly, I've watched many family members and community members fall ill to sicknesses exacerbated by limited food options and by negative connotations associated with healthy eating. Many oppressive Western foodways are forced upon today's BIPOC communities, and this can often lead to a predisposition towards non-communicative diseases. Widespread disease limits our freedom to live radiantly. For this reason, I believe that food justice is a pressing issue for Black and Brown communities. But I want this documentary to be a celebration of the food justice movement's innovation and its payoff on the liberation of Black and Brown people. For generations, Black and Brown leaders have given testimonies, led marches, and created co-ops to bring us toward a future of food equity. Let's find out how today's food justice advocates fit into the food justice and food sovereignty movement's history. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the film once it comes out.